I'm back. I was trying to come up with an interesting video to do, and I thought, why not show some of the souvenirs that I have that I brought back from Poland when I visited in 2015. The first one I'd like to show is this little Polish folk doll. I think I got it in the main market square of Krakow. I actually bought two. I kept one and then I gave one to my sister, but she just darling. They had a lot of folk dolls over there, and this one just caught my eye. Just beautiful. The second thing I bought in the main market square is this portrait of Jesus. It's based on a very famous portrait in Poland. I think it's called The Image of Divine Mercy. It was painted by a nun in the 1930s. She had received this vision, and from this vision she painted her portrait. And like I said, it's very famous in Poland. Anyway, I bought this copy. At the bottom, it's written in Polish, but I'm not gonna speak the Polish because my pronunciation is terrible. It says in English, "Jesus, I trust in you." The third thing I got in the main market square is this beautiful Polish folk necklace. I can't remember. I don't remember if any information came with it, but to me it looks like the beads are hand painted. It's kind of simple. It's got a ribbon as a string, but it's gorgeous. I love it. I don't actually put it on or ever wear it. I use it more as a special decoration. Just kind of hang it up for everyone to see. The fourth thing I bought was this little itty bitty music box. It plays La Vie en Rose. It was also purchased in the main market square. That place is huge. There's just so much to look at when you're there. Anyway, I'll just play a little bit so you can hear it. I also purchased this bag, which I carried around town in Krakow. That way I could keep my information, my schedule, all the souvenirs I bought. I just kind of stored them in there, and then I take them back to my hotel room and kind of unload, and then head back out and go and look around and go to the museums. It was just, anyway, very handy. I hung on to it. It's still beautiful. It's got kind of a heart print, and of course Polska at the bottom. I'm not sure if this one will show up too well in the video because it's so big, but it's a Polish scarf or a Polish shawl. This is in blue. I actually bought 3 of these, and I kept one, the blue one. I gave one to my sister and one to my mother. Just gorgeous. Has the fringe, the vibrant colors. It's just beautiful. The next thing I bought, I think I got it at the Schindler's List Museum, and of course, you probably recognize the name Schindler from Oskar Schindler in the movie Schindler's List. Anyway, since the war, it has been turned into a museum to teach about that time period in history during World War II and even after World War II. So this first item is a little bookmark. It's kind of wooden. I don't use it. It's just special. I just keep it safe and take care of it, kind of souvenir. I can't remember if I bought this or if it came for free when we were touring the museum, the Oskar Schindler Museum, but it does give it's a little pamphlet, booklet about Oskar Schindler's enamel factory. So I hung on to it. I hung on to a lot of information and packets and tutor guides and maps, because I thought, well, you never know. I get lost. I tend to get lost easily in places, so I thought, well, better hang on to all these, and just for the memories too, to hang on to them. I couldn't go to Poland without coming away with some books. I actually bought several, but I only kept 2. The first one is Schindler's Krakow. This is what Krakow was like when Schindler lived there during the war. Just talks about the time period, what all that happened, the occupation, the genocide, the Jewish people. You know, kind of like maybe what you see in the movie Schindler's List. Probably talks about some of that. The other book I got is called Liberation or Subjugation. It's about Poland after the war. So a lot of countries in Europe were liberated from the Nazis. But I mean, and Poland was too officially, but the communists were the ones who came in and liberated them. So really, they were under communist rule after World War II. And this is what this book is about, how they really didn't get the freedom that some of the other countries like France or the Netherlands received after the war. So here are my many maps that I kept and collected. I can't remember if I bought them. I think this probably I bought because it's a bit thicker, but I think some of the others I just picked up for free at, maybe it was at the hotel that I was staying at. But yeah, I'm like interested in maps and information and anything that could tell me more about the Polish culture, so I picked these up. Here are some booklets. The first one is Jewish Kazimierz, and I don't know that I'm pronouncing that right. It was about the Jewish quarter in Krakow during World War II. So I was, curious about what it looked like during that period, and we even toured it in Krakow, but I was curious about what it was like during World War II. The next one is called Krakow Under Nazi Occupation. It's not actually a very big booklet. It's just kind of folds out, but it's just a few pages long. Gives just a brief overview of that history. And the next one is Krakow Ghetto, March 1941 through March 1943. And you can see in the image the wall. I actually visited that part. I don't know if it was actually that wall, but there's one remnant of a wall left in Krakow, and I did visit it. Anyway, the Krakow Ghetto I think we did tour part of it too. But this is a booklet about the ghetto, a bit more in depth than some of the other information I had over there. So I can't remember if I bought it or I just picked it up, but it was pretty good and informative. I also bought a lot of chocolate because my mother had given me an order to bring back European chocolate. Of course, that no longer is around. That was probably finished off the first week after I came back. I wish I kind of kept the boxes of it because the boxes were really decorative and just sort of vibrant and pretty. I think it had like a picture of a little child on it. I don't think I have any pictures of what it looks like, but I kind of regret not keeping the box now because it was a lot fancier than like our boxes of chocolate over here. Well, that's all I have left of my souvenirs. The others I had picked up, I had given away, and I think I mentioned that I had picked up some books and I didn't end up keeping them, which is unfortunate. That's really all I have to talk about today, but thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed seeing my little treasures, so until next time, bye.